I just made an extra $1,000 in a week. Want to know how I did it? Stay tuned. How's it going? My name is Marcus and this is Mastering Your Kingdom. In Mastering Your Kingdom, we teach individuals how to be at their highest level of themselves. Guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how I made an extra $1,000 in just 1 week. Well, actually it was more like 3 days, but I'll call it a week. But before I get started, I need you guys to go ahead and like and subscribe to the page. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that notification bell. All right, guys, today I'm going to show you how I made an extra $1,000 in a week. That's simply by reselling discounted products. The first thing I had to do was I had to find a place where I can find discounted products that had nothing wrong with them. And to believe it or not, one of the best places to find it is the Goodwill. I went to 4 Goodwills and I found products from leaf blowers, lawnmowers, TVs, printers, and computers. All these things needed was just a little bit of tender love and care, but after I was finished, I was able to resell these products and make an extra $1,000 in only 1 week. All right, guys, so what I'll do is I'll share with you 5 tips of what you should look for when you're going to resell products in places like the Goodwill and other discounted stores. Here's tip number 1. The first thing you need to do is look for electronics. I don't mean old electronics that are kind of outdated. I mean the electronics that you think that still have value. For example, I actually found a printer that was still in its box. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't believe that I found a printer that was still in the box. It turned out that someone donated it and the Goodwill was only selling it for $4. I later went to sell that for about 30 bucks. Now that's a pretty good profit. I also found things like TVs, iPhones, and a few other electronics that people actually gave to the Goodwill, and the Goodwill was selling for a very discounted price. So if you want to resell things and make an extra $1,000 a month, electronics is the first thing you should look for. Here's tip number 2, books. Books might not sound so sexy, but the truth is that books actually can make you quite a bit of money. Let's think about this. If you buy a book for $1 and sell the book for $10, you can actually make a $9 profit. Now, $9 doesn't sound too appealing, but imagine you sold 10 books. Well, now you're talking about $90, and that sounds more profitable. When I went to the Goodwill, I saw a tremendous amount of books. I mean, from self-help books to love and romantic books, every book that you can think of. And when you simply look online, you will see that these books are selling for 10 to even 20 bucks depending on how rare the book is. If you want to make an extra $1,000 a week, step number 2, look for those books. Tip number 3, clothes. The Goodwill has a lot of clothes that I like to call thrifty. You see, people actually, when it comes to fashion, look for clothes that stand out. And the Goodwill is filled with quite a bit of those things. You'll occasionally run into some name brand clothing or maybe a belt or a pair of shoes. And the good thing about this is that if you clean them up a little bit, you'll actually be able to make maximum profit. So if you really want to make $1,000 in a week and you get lucky enough, look for clothes and shoes. Tip number 4, toys. Now, you might think that sounds a little funny, but the truth is that you can actually make a lot of money if you purchase toys. And the good thing is that places like the Goodwill and other places that have discounted products sell a lot of old toys. Now, toys are good specifically because not only do they bring us back to our childhood, toys can bring you an exponential amount of profit if you find the right one. Do you guys remember those Beanie Babies? Yeah, Well, those were selling for thousands of dollars. And you can find so many other toys that are very similar to that same principle. Toys are a phenomenal way to make an extra $1,000 a week. You just have to find the right one. And that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, furniture. If you are a little handy when it comes to furniture, the Goodwill and other reselling stores for discounted pricing are great places to purchase furniture. I don't mean things like bathtubs, but things like tables, desks, file cabinets, and other products like this, where all it needs is just a little tender love and care, and you can actually make an incredible amount of money. If, say, you bought a table for $7, which you very well can, and fix it up to where it looked really nice, you can potentially sell that same table for about $100. So if you're handy with the tools, I highly recommend selling furniture. If you stuck with me this long, I want to personally thank you for watching Mastering Your Kingdom. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. My name is Marcus Lee, and this is Mastering Your Kingdom. Take care.